Check out the... let's go out here and look out. Look out on the day. It's beautiful, huh? I love that orange glow. Now she's up. Just about up there, kids. Looks like it could possibly be a really nice day today. We were forecasted for rain and snow, but I don't know about that. That'd be just alright with me if that did not happen. "29 degrees outside right now. Let's just say it's getting closer and closer to officially being winter. Alright guys, just leaving work here, and it's a little gray, a little dismal, and it looks like it could precipitate. You know, we were supposed to get some today, but I'm a little tired, gotta say. I didn't get good sleep last night, that's the problem. We're just gonna head them on home. You know guys, it's December, and I think the grass is growing. It's really warm out, and I'm heading to a gig here. Birthday party. It ought to be a good time. Looking forward to hanging out with all these folks that are going to be there. Do I really need a home on wheels? Am I traveling? And do I not have a place to stay? No, I do. I've got a home base, which is where the RV is, Harvey the RV, which is totally off the road right now. We'll see if we ever get that baby on the road. It's gonna cost me a bit of money to make that happen. I had high hopes for it, and then life just kind of came in and made me realize how expensive everything is right now, and there's other things that take precedence before fixing the RV up, which is getting myself a reliable vehicle. And I want it to be a van though, you know. I want to be able to stand up in it, and I'm going to try to hold true to those ideas and you know, envision that, put it out to the universe, and hopefully it'll happen. In the meantime, we get Henry the Tundra fixed up because it's got, being a Toyota, it ought to have another 100,000 on it. It's an old Toyota. It's a 2001, but it's been well taken care of. It's rusty because here we are in the North Country, upstate New York, where they throw the salt on the roads in the wintertime and they destroy your cars underneath, or the body too, you know. People are dancing in their cars. They're not dancing in their cars, but they're grooving in their seats. Just saw some people getting down. Here's where Harvey is. He's still out back. We're going to be leaving the hustle and bustle here of this little town and heading into the country. Just a nice foggy December day here. Wide open countryside, folks. It's probably not a word, but I call it beautifulness. Beautifulness. I like to make up words. Words that suit me and feel right. Care if they're nobody else's words. They're my words. There's a farm scene for you. I have done a lot of traveling on these roads out here, simply just looking for anything that was beautiful. You know, I would come out here a lot with my wife, and I'd be shooting video and she would be taking pictures. She's a photographer, does a lot of landscape type photography, nature, a lot on the river. I don't want for much, you know. I'm very happy living in this part of the country, and I hope to do a little traveling outside of this, but I'm pretty content right where I am and just exploring. Here comes someone with their Christmas tree on their car. There's some wood that's just been recently cut out in the backyard. There's somebody with a schoolie. Sweet. Most of my drives are just so peaceful, so stress-free, so dreamlike. I'm awful grateful to live in such a beautiful area where life is stress-free, you know? I mean, sure, there's plenty of stress for different types of reasons, but hey, man, I'm not living on top of people, you know? It's not house to house, you know? No neighbors. This is what I am alive for. This is what keeps me alive. I can't deal with cities or villages, you know, I can't live in them. I like people, but I can't be too close to them. I need a lot of space for me to just be. I pretty much have that in my life. Things have worked out well. It's not perfect, but what is? It's not things that make you happy, it's just being, you know, finding that perfect peaceful balance within yourself and just digging it. Doing that holiday thing, man. Woohoo! There's a lot of good people on this planet Earth, a lot of good people. There's a few bad apples, man, that kind of make it not cool for everybody else, but in general, there's a lot of good humans, man. Wow. It feels cold enough to snow, but it's not. It's just one of those damp, cool mornings. Alright guys, we gotta go to the store. I need some creamer, and I want to get some rolls because we are going to be making up a tasty breakfast today, and it's a perfect day for it. These trees look pretty though, don't they? Guys, we got our rolls, we got our creamer, we're good. And a hot coffee. Stewart's coffee is so hot. All right, guys, this is gonna be a special breakfast. I've got breakfast sausage here, venison from my good friend Shane, and I've also got some sweet sausage too. But we are gonna cook up a killer breakfast. I've also got potatoes right from the garden. This will be the first time I'm going to have them, and keeping them out in cold storage out in the garage. Alright, it's definitely one of those days where you could just hunker down inside the RV because it's just very damp and chilly out there today. I'm going to build a fire. We are going to open up the curtains here and let the light of day in, which isn't a whole lot, but it's always fun to watch the animals out here, the squirrels and the birds, as they do their thing, and I do my thing. Alright guys, I was able to shave off some of this venison sausage, breakfast sausage here. Sausage, can I say the word? I'm sorry for those of you who don't eat meat, or, you know, you don't really want to kill any deer or anything like that. I didn't kill this deer, but I'm going to eat the meat. Like I said, I got my my little potatoes over here. I'm going to cut those up. Got the pan all oiled here, and in a little bit we'll be starting. We are also going to be having some broccoli with this as well. You know me. Alrighty, we're going to put this board down here. Give ourselves a little bit more space to work with. Just like that. Instant table. Alright guys, there's all the goods right there. We're going to be making up a scrumptious meal here. We got potatoes from the garden. We have venison breakfast sausage. And I got this from my friend Shane. He harvested this deer himself right on his own property, I do believe. Out in the country. I've got some frozen broccoli. Compliments of Hannaford. My store to go to shop. Did I mention? Yeah, the onion. This is, I believe, this is just a store-bought onion. Store-bought onion. Or maybe, no it isn't. I got it from the library. From their free produce that they give out. A lot of the libraries do that. You know, you go there once a week and the farmers bring in more than enough food for everybody. Alright, we're going to be chopping these bad boys up. I should turn this oven on a little bit. Turn on this little 2-burner. Yes, folks, we are plugged into shore power. Our heat is coming from the fireplace, the little cubic mini. Little potatoes from the garden. Yeah, these are purple potatoes right through. Check these out. Cool. The real deal. Little finger potatoes. Look at those. Perfect day to hunker down, make a good breakfast. You know, it's after 10. I've been up since 5 o'clock. This is going right into here. Where we already got us some taters cooking up there. Oh, that's got some nice color to it. And we do have the onion over here. Might as well break into this and start crying. Alright. What we need here is one of these plastic bags. These ones that I have used before for things. Or they had something in them at one point. And now I've decided to move on and have them be garbage. So I always hold on to my plastic bags if possible. And this is going to be scraps for the compost. We're going to hang that right off here. That way I won't forget it. Plus I'm going to need to use it somewhere. I'll put the eggshells in there as well. I'm thinking I'm going to put this onion in, but at the same time I put this sausage in. I'm going to just throw it right in there with the sausage over here. Which is sitting on the side. Do we even have that in the picture here? Let's get that in there like that. I think that's a good idea. They'll cook up well together. Could be wrong. Hopefully not. Okay, I missed this step. I just put the broccoli in there. The frozen broccoli. Which has pretty much thawed out here. I'm going to just mix that in with the potatoes here. Those potatoes. Fresh from the garden. Well, you know, I picked them a while back. Picked them, I dug them up. You don't pick potatoes. You dig them up from the ground. Another cool thing about this setup is, say I want to get out the door, I could just crawl underneath this thing. Or I can simply just take it off and go set it on the couch. And that's what I'm going to do. It's just like a big lunch tray. Remember when you were a kid? And you had to carry your lunch on a tray? Well, this is kind of similar. And it resides right there for a few moments while I go in and out the door. I wanted to show you guys what it's doing out there today. Just a light rain, but nonetheless, rain. Perfect day to hunker down right indoors. Sometimes the blanket gets stuck in the door. I just keep looking at this place. I'm thinking how I want to reorganize here. I'm really getting that urge to do that. This is a comment here from someone. Clean your home up. Please clean it up. Hoarding is very unhealthy. I'm not going to respond to that right now. I'm not mad about it. I think it's funny. I don't necessarily think I'm a hoarder, but I'm going to take your advice, your little comment, and, you know, tighten up here a little bit. It's a hard thing to do if you, again, I don't think I'm a hoarder, but I probably could do a better job. Sorry, guys. I look like whatever I look like. I cut my nose here. I don't know how I did that. The other day I walked into school, though, and it had been cut that morning, and half of my nose was all bloody here, and nobody told me about it until I got in the classroom, and I looked in the mirror, and I was like, what? Yeah. How we doing, Tin Man, over here? Yes, I know. You probably could. You're doing all right. We'll give you a little bit more. That's right. All right, here we go. Let's get that all in there. We're gonna just cook that up, guys. In a little while, we'll throw in the garlic. And when that's all cooked up, we'll probably put it in another plate and cook those eggs up. Then we'll be ready to rock and roll. Let me get this garlic ready here while everything else is cooking up. I love raw garlic, but it's good for you though. People don't like me around when I'm eating raw garlic. Put it that way. Wouldn't advise it if you're going to be around people in the next 24 hours. Listen to that rain. That sounds great. I love the way it sounds on the roof. And we will check on the little hole I had over here before in the ceiling there, or a little leak, not hole. But I patched it up, and I think I did a good job, and we'll check that. I have a paper towel where it's where the antenna goes through when there used to be a TV in this thing, but I have it kind of plugged up with a paper towel to keep track of when things get wet, which hopefully they didn't. Let's put this in the let's put this right in here. Stir that up here a little bit. Ooh, it's starting to brown up a little bit already here. That's good. Oh, it smells so good. I wish this camera had smell-o-vision. That would be so cool if that was a real thing. Maybe not in all circumstances, but you know, like when you're cooking a nice breakfast like this. Yeah. Okay, let's see how this is coming along. Wow, I think it's done. Let's do a little taste test here. That's incredible. That doesn't even need eggs. I'm still going to do it though. Alright, so we're going to put that on the side. Nice one, Jack. You got eggshell in there before you even put the egg in. Okay. There we go. One. And I just got another piece of eggshell in there. All right, Jack, you're 2 for 2. All right, we didn't do it on that one. I'm dropping these bad boys right into this, like this. That's that. No mess. Get the all-purpose toilet paper out here. Get that little yucky mess cleaned up there. Those eggs are moments away from being done. Mm-hmm. How's that look? It looks great to me, man. Put those eggs right on there like that. And we are gonna have us a tasty breakfast. Yes, indeed, folks. Look at that. I'm gonna break out a roll here. Put that right on there like that.